Speaker, commendable as it is, the solution lies at two levels. One, the board. And Mr. Speaker, thanks to Professor Okwe, as first and second Deputy Speaker, you sit in the expanded board of the Parliamentary Service. This is a matter the board must give adequate attention in terms of resource allocation to the various departments of Parliament to function well. But Mr. Speaker, let me focus whilst quoting here the invaluable role the Hansard departments plays. And Mr. Speaker, rather disappointingly, this House and members of Parliament have not even helped themselves nor helped the Hansard department. The official report of Parliament and Hansard ordinarily should be an important academic reference document, not just a reference document for members of Parliament for what we say and what we seek to deny in the future. It is also an accountable document. When I say accountable document, the available leader, Whip, when he was in opposition, said many sweet things, including what will attract voters to vote for his party. The answer is a record check of accountability for him. And the things that he said, things he prefers to do, that he is unable to do, which amounts to a betrayal of the public trust. So, Mr. Speaker, we just finished the debate on State of the Nation address. The other time, we finished debate on the budget. Members of Parliament don't do any good research, including me, Mr. Speaker, including me. That's why I said, rather disappointingly, when we're debating State of the Nation address, all we all said conveniently, and the President said, then we quote a few words and say, hail him. What have you said? If the President said, for instance, I didn't borrow recklessly, I expected that we will prove whether he borrowed recklessly or not. Research can show. Mr. Speaker, another positive for Professor Okwe. So you know that during those days, anytime you made reference to an academic document or report, he will recognize you and listen with you with apt silence, recognizing that the Hansard. Today, Mr. Speaker, MPs walk away. We say anything, even correction, thanks to the Honorable Okujeto and Dr. Nyako. How many of us pay attention when it comes to correction of the official report? Mr. Speaker, some of the bounded copies that I look back between 2005 and 2008, I've seen worrying mistakes in them in terms of spelling of words. Sometimes a particular word, like contract, is spelled wrongly, construction, and is repeated. So Hansard, yes, you will get adequate resources, but also your ears here, we need it. How can you spell construction correctly in an answer to a question by a minister, and then the same minute, the same construction word, you spell it wrongly? Like the other time when we were correcting votes, geophysical, you hyphenated it in one instance, and then in another instance, not hyphenated. That's Hansard. So there are some human errors, avoidable human errors. We are urging the Hansard department. So head of table, we know you are doing well. Mr. Speaker, I'm happy to announce that the Parliamentary Service Board, as you recall, you were part of the meeting both in Senchi and elsewhere, have given approval for the deployment of broadband internet within the presence of Parliament. So I understand that Tech Centrum must be here to commence work. So at least this is commendable of the Parliamentary Service Board headed by Alban Sman and Bagbin, the Speaker of Parliament.